Is there really a martial art capable of killing with a single touch? Welcome to the world of Dim Mak, the legendary death touch, where power, precision, and ancient secrets combine to create one of the deadliest martial arts ever conceived. But is it a myth, or could this technique actually change the course of a fight in an instant? In the world of martial arts, few things stir the imagination quite like Dim Mak. Also known as the death touch or the one-inch kill, this technique is surrounded by mystery and intrigue. For centuries, it has been the subject of myth, legend, and fascination, often portrayed as a mystical art capable of causing instant death with just a tap. But how much of it is real, and how much is mere myth? Today, we're diving into the truth behind Dim Mak, revealing both its power and the reality behind the deadly art. Dim Mak is an ancient martial art that focuses on targeting specific pressure points on the body to incapacitate or even kill an opponent with minimal force. Unlike traditional punches or kicks, Dim Mak doesn't rely on brute strength or speed. Instead, it's based on the concept of striking key areas of the body that can disrupt vital functions, leading to pain, paralysis, or in extreme cases, death. While Dim Mak is often shrouded in secrecy and mysticism, its origins lie in Chinese medicine and martial arts traditions. The art is built upon a deep understanding of human anatomy and the flow of energy throughout the body. Dim Mak practitioners learn to harness this knowledge, using their strikes not just for immediate damage, but to control or even manipulate their opponent's life force. The philosophy behind Dim Mak isn't just about fighting. It's about understanding how to interact with the body in a way that maximizes efficiency and effectiveness. The myths surrounding Dim Mak are far-reaching and incredibly colorful. From ancient legends of masters killing with a mere touch to Hollywood films that exaggerate its lethal potential, Dim Mak has become synonymous with mystique and danger. These fantastical depictions have led to the widespread belief that the death touch can cause instant death with just one touch. However, these stories often blur the line between reality and fiction. The idea that someone can simply touch another person and cause immediate death is a common exaggeration. While Dim Mak can certainly be devastating, especially if performed with precision and at the right time, the idea of instant death is more fiction than fact. Instead, Dim Mak's true power lies in its ability to cause significant pain, incapacitation, and in some cases, long-term damage to the body. But it is far less dramatic than the sensationalized versions often portrayed in pop culture. In truth, Dim Mak is far less mystical than many believe. The one-inch kill refers to a precise strike delivered with minimal movement to a specific area of the body, such as a pressure point or nerve cluster. While this strike can cause immediate pain or even incapacitation, it doesn't guarantee instant death. Instead, it's about the careful application of pressure and timing, targeting weak points of the body in order to produce maximum effect. Dim Mak's effectiveness depends heavily on the practitioner's knowledge of anatomy and timing. It's not about brute force. It's about understanding the body's vulnerabilities and exploiting them with precision. For example, by targeting areas like the carotid artery or the solar plexus, a skilled practitioner can disrupt vital functions, causing a person to lose consciousness or become paralyzed temporarily. The results are often more subtle than what's shown in movies, but they can be just as powerful in a real fight or self-defense situation. Dim Mak's origins are deeply rooted in traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, which emphasizes the flow of energy, or qi, throughout the body. In TCM, the body's energy is thought to flow through meridians, channels that connect various organs and systems. By manipulating these channels, Dim Mak practitioners can target key pressure points, creating a disruption in the flow of energy, leading to pain, paralysis, or other symptoms of incapacitation. This connection to TCM explains why Dim Mak isn't just seen as a martial art, but as a form of holistic medicine that can both heal and harm. Similar to acupuncture and acupressure, Dim Mak relies on the knowledge of pressure points and energy flow. However, Instead of healing or balancing energy, Dim Mak is used to disrupt and control it in a fight. This makes Dim Mak unique among martial arts, blending self-defense with principles of ancient healing practices. One of the core principles of Dim Mak is knowing where to strike in order to achieve the maximum effect. Dim Mak practitioners learn to target key pressure points throughout the body, including the carotid artery, temples, solar plexus, and even areas like the fingers or feet. Each of these points has a specific function and can be used to disrupt the body in various ways. The art of Dim Mak isn't about random strikes. It's about precision. Striking the right point with the correct force at the right moment can lead to everything from temporary paralysis to debilitating pain or unconsciousness. For instance, striking the solar plexus can disrupt the body's ability to breathe, while targeting the carotid artery can cause dizziness or loss of consciousness. Mastering these points requires years of study and practice, making Dim Mak an art that demands both skill and knowledge. While Dim Mak might seem like an art that could win a fight with a single well-placed strike, applying it in real life is far more complex. In theory, Dim Mak could be highly effective in self-defense situations, especially against larger or stronger opponents. By targeting pressure points that are difficult to protect, a skilled practitioner could incapacitate their opponent with minimal effort. However, in real life, the success of Dim Mak depends on a variety of factors, including the element of surprise, the practitioner's skill level, and the vulnerability of the target. In a chaotic, high-stress situation, it's unlikely that a practitioner could perfectly apply Dim Mak with the precision needed for it to work as effectively as it does in theory. That being said, when performed by a true master, Dim Mak can still be a game-changer in close combat situations. Dim Mak's effectiveness doesn't come from speed or strength. It comes from timing and precision. A practitioner can strike with minimal movement, yet if the strike is timed perfectly, the results can be devastating. It's all about understanding the exact moment when an opponent is most vulnerable and delivering the right strike with pinpoint accuracy. This is where Dim Mak separates itself from other martial arts. Instead of relying on powerful punches or fast kicks, Dim Mak practitioners focus on reading the situation, understanding the flow of the fight, and knowing when and where to strike. It's not about overwhelming your opponent. It's about knowing how to stop them with the least amount of effort. This requires both practice and an acute awareness of human physiology, making Dim Mak a truly unique and effective martial art. Dim Mak's influence extends far beyond its own practice. It has shaped the development of many other martial arts, particularly those that emphasize pressure points and internal energy. Styles such as Wing Chun, Kung Fu, and Tai Chi have all been influenced by Dim Mak's techniques, and many martial artists still study its principles today. In addition to its influence within the martial arts community, Dim Mak's legacy continues to live on in popular culture. Movies like Kill Bill and various Bruce Lee films have immortalized the idea of the death touch, further fueling the myth of Dim Mak as an invincible technique. While these portrayals may be exaggerated, they've ensured that Dim Mak remains one of the most iconic and enduring concepts in martial arts history. So, what's the truth behind Dim Mak? While it may not be the magical death touch that many believe it to be, Dim Mak remains one of the most powerful and effective martial arts in existence. Its focus on precision, timing, and knowledge of the body's vulnerabilities gives practitioners a unique advantage in self-defense situations. But to truly master it takes years of dedicated practice and deep understanding. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into Dim Mak and want to learn more about legendary martial arts techniques, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Leave a comment below to let me know what you think. Would you train in Dim Mak, or do you think it's just another martial arts myth? Stay tuned for more martial arts secrets and techniques that could change your approach to self-defense.